Hey Achira, how are you today?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. A special thank you for coming at a very short notice.
It's my pleasure.
The reason to meet you is that I was very curious and thought of asking you many a times, but I thought I should meet here, and our viewers can also can see you what you say. So I wanted to ask you that since you have a lot of year experience in immigration sector, 12, 15, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you may have come across a lot of clients, and you still remember a few of the clients whose stories are really wonderful. So I thought we should share one or two stories with us, which our viewers can relate to, and give some confidence, get some clarity. So please.
Of course. See, as in, understand that when you are having an experience of more than a decade in the same industry, uh, of course, I have been lucky enough to counsel n number of clients in my career so far, and I still continue doing so. Uh, when the greatest pleasure that you get when your clients believe you in what you say, and the way you guide, of course, and that one belief can change their life. So I've seen it happening innumerable times with many of my clients. Many of them are settled in Canada, some of us settled in Australia, some are in Germany, Norway, Hong Kong. But yes, there are always some few special incidents or stories in your career, right? That you would always remember and that you still remember. So, one which I vividly remember way back, I don't know which year, one of the client who was in his 40s approached us in one of my previous organization, and he was a mechanical engineer by a profession, and he was with merchant navy. So he was very particular about settling in Canada. But that point of time, Canada had very different rules, right? And I really didn't find it good enough to suggest in Canada at that point of time, not because Canada was not a favorable country, but I thought that as per this occupation and as per the process of Canada at that point of time, it would not be wise enough for me to advise him for Canada, but because things can really go late, and he was already in his mid 40s. So I recommended him Australia, not because Australia is my uh, favorite country, but one prime reason why I advised him because his occupation was very much in demand, and I could see that the process can be completed in an average, say, 12 months of time. So when I advised and guided him, of course, it was not like he readily agreed. But when the logic of advising him Australia was given and that was understood, he was convinced. And when he stepped out, he told me that Achira, I came with the dream of Canada and you're sending me back with the dream of Australia. So I said, yes, because that's the right thing for you now. And in a year's time, his process was completed. He got his PR visa along with his family. So he initially decided to keep his family, go to Australia, and he got it through, Western Australia state sponsorship. So he went to Perth. In 2 to 3 months of time, he got a job as a manager. He did not have to compromise on his position designation. He was so happy, and in 2 3 months of time, he called his family. By now, he was an Australian citizen. He still is in touch with me, and I don't know how many clients he has recommended me so far. So what is very important here to understand is when you are coming, we understand that you have a certain country in mind that has really fascinated you for a certain reason, or you have your relative in a particular country. So you think that you would be much more comfortable going to that country. But what you need to remember where you are planning to migrate is you should migrate to the country where your occupation is in demand, where you would get job comparatively way easier rather than struggling. So if you can make those quick decisions rather than being confused about it, then you are towards the right direction.
All right. So what I learned from this story is that you're never too late to apply till the time you are eligible.
Of course.
And of course, a person came for Canada and you come for Australia. That means it's really, really important to guide a right pathway based on their profile.
Yeah.
And of course, somebody taking a bold decision at the age of 43, that's commendable.
Yes, of course. You have to be patient about it. You have to believe in your dream. If you believe in your dream, you will make it happen.
All right, that's great story. Hoping many of the audience who are 40, 43 was
Still not only 40, 43, rather the entire message of this story is apply in that particular country where your occupation is in demand. Apply when you are eligible, not when you are ready,
okay.
which is very important.
And that means, somebody who is eligible, they have a great chance to get to.
Yeah.
Because I often come across many reasons from our immigration consultant. Then, they have spoken like client at the age of 43, 42. So what they think about at this age, nothing is possible.
Correct.
It's too late to apply. But within this story, I feel, if somebody is eligible at the age of 43, they should think some calculator for his life.
Yes.
Okay. Any one more, story which you can share?
See, like, there are many stories which can be shared. Now, I still remember a young boy, who have an experience of just little more than a year of physiotherapist, and he was so passionate about going to Canada that nothing could beat it. When he used to come to counseling, each time he came for a discussion, I could see him wearing a T-shirt with the flag of Canada, right? Everything, as in, and trust me, like usually when you hear about experience, you think that you have 1 year of experience. You think no, not a very strong profile. Now, I'm not talking about something very recent. I'm talking about something in the past when it was before Express Entry. But it was such a learning experience for all of us, the kind of faith that he had in himself and about his dream. And trust me, in 1 year of experience, bachelor's in physiotherapy, got the right IELTS score, and he got his PR for Canada. So this is one. The other one, I still remember that a gentleman called me up and definitely came through a reference, and he was rather based out in Taiwan. He was working in Taiwan. So when he told me about his age, I was also a little upset from inside because he was 55, and for Australia, as you understand, under gender skill migration, it is only until 45. But when he told me about his profile, and when I saw his profile, I was so impressed because he was qualifying under GTI process, which is currently NIE program of Australia. And he told me that, Ashira, anything for me, I don't see much, but still I thought, since I got your reference of checking with you once, I said, sir, I think there is a chance and we could definitely explore that. That's the GTI program. And I think, whatever conditions I was asking him, he said, yes, this is what I'm doing. Yes, this condition is making. I said, don't wait. We don't have too much of time. The best part of this program is that you are still within that age bracket, even if you're 55. But if all the conditions you are saying it's absolutely okay to go with, we should start. And he started, and maximum in 8 to 9 months, he got his PR visa with his family, and he was 55 when he started. He was not even 56 when he got his PR, right? And the kind of happiness and joy that he had, it was not like he was struggling in Taiwan, because he can understand that he was at a very senior level. But definitely, when you think of permanent residency, you think more about your children, you think about the longer benefits. So, of course, this is another story which I keep on thinking at times, that yes, if you are eligible and if you are determined, please, as in I keep on repeating the same thing, that don't make assumptions, don't make judgments, right? If you are in for it, then try. Don't try when you are ready. Might be that point of time it's late. So if you're eligible, apply and wait. You things cannot happen in hurry. You need to be little patient. The patience is very much required when you start your immigration journey. Don't go with the timelines of 7 months, 8 months. In today's date, it does not happen. It's a calculated risk that you have to take, and everybody has to accept it, that it's a calculated risk, but I think it's worth it.
Of course, if in case it happens, a great ROI is coming.
Of course, I mean,
All right. So say, Marian, and I've seen immigration consultant, they just listen to somebody at the age of 50 or 55 needing assistance to go abroad. So often they get disappointed that at this age, everything is closed.
yes, of course. See, like it's not like every time options would be available for people in the mid 50s. But I was just relating that yes, options are there. You should take a proper counseling, understand, something might be there for you as well. But sooner the better. If you start off with your plan for immigration journey at an early age, nothing better than that. Because every country definitely needs young blood, that is for sure. But if you have not been able to take such decision at early stage of your career, you are not late. Try. If you're eligible, try. What is important is that you should be eligible. That's very important.
Thank you so much, Achira, for giving us such a wonderful stories, which will definitely help many of our immigration consultant while they counsel a client. It will also motivate many viewers at this age. If they're eligible, they can apply. So thank you so much for coming. That we will definitely call you again and again for such a wonderful talk. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.